Fuck, boys, came in a bit late. Was literally positioned limit right here and then came to tag me in, bruh. Guess it's a miss. Fuck, man, fucking easy TP, man. I'm leaving the limit on in case Price comes tags us in and goes to our TP later, because either way, if I would have been tagged in here, I would still be holding as this didn't make the TP. So we don't trail our stop loss, so I still would have been in either way, even if it's a loss. Boys, something crazy is happening, bruh. We just got a sniper hit, like everything's going up. I don't know what the hell happened. I just went to the toilet. This guy's over here. Rage quitting.
Bruh, 4 days, bruh, to get stopped out on a fucking wig here, bruh. Stop the camera, stop the camera, bruh.
Oh, no, stop the camera, no. This shit is running, boy. I'm over here celebrating this.
Oh my god, bro. Fuck! I lost so much money now with this. I mean, not lost, but potentially I lost fucking gains, bro.
Coming a bit up, anything can happen, guys, really. This because apparently Trump wants to fire Jerome Powell and...
So JP, I mean.
And DXY is taking a big dump, and I also had a trade planned on GU that I was going to take. I was just waiting for another sweep of liquidity, and it just ran without us.
Bro, boys, I entered, well, here. I entered here, okay? Which was last week, okay? Week ago. Was going good, was doing good, everything. Then I was like, man, probably gonna get break even or stopped out, right? Break even. Scale in here, every stop loss was here. I get stopped out basically on a fucking pip right here, and in matter of 20 minutes, shit's fucking flying, man. Shit's fucking flying, man. You know what you need to do in these fucking scenarios? Just it is what it is. And go next, you know?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say any crazy shit. So I'm already positioned myself on the next. That's just how it is. But fuck, bro. Shit unlucky as fuck.
Yeah.
This one pip cost me, I don't know, like 2 bands. 2 fucking Bangladeshis bands. Know what I mean? Yeah. 2 bands US dollars, American ones, not Bangladeshi ones, not fucking Indian rupees, not Indonesian rupees. 2K US dollars, know what I mean?
Yeah. And we in Jordan now as well. Looks like this week is not gonna protect us, but let's see. Let's see. Anything can happen, like I said. It's coming to London Close. London Close like to do the traps. That's the risk with this trade, but yo. It can still go, brothers. I could have placed a TP here for 2R or something, you know, because it would be with the structure, but right now it's going from one liquidity to another, you know, trapping everybody. But yeah, trapping even me. Let's see. Bro!
Yo, what the fuck?
Something crazy is happening, but what about the opposition though? Yeah! Yeah! That's what we like, man!
I don't like it, bro! Fuck! This is too...
Yeah! Come on! Stop crying, man. Yo! 9 Benzi, man! 9 Benzi!
I lost 2 benzene, but the real shit. Fuck.
This is really good. But that shit was clean. And yo, my student also got a win, because he told me he was on GU. Look at this. Yeah, GU fly, man. And we hit a TP yesterday. Don't forget, go watch the episode. We hit a TP yesterday as well, man. Stop fucking with me.
Fuck, bro. Look at the job, man.
GU.
Bro, I got stopped out on a pip, and in fucking hour, in 1 hour, it went to the fucking moon.
Womp womp.
Wow. Jeez. I'm not mad that I lose the trade or the break even got hit. I'm not mad. I'm mad at myself because I misplaced my break even by 20 pips, okay, which is a little, and it cost me 2 bands.
But you got it with a bit of profit.
Yeah, instead of 0, I'm $2 in profit. Look at the chart. Look at the fucking candle, bro.
We've seen the candle. Boys, look at EU shit and stuff. But we're here for futures, and we might have another setup because, as you know, we're going from one liquidity to another, and we just swept another liquidity to the downside, both on ES and NQ. So, hey, we in London close, so we might have another sweep as a trap, and then we can position ourselves. Okay, we got the smart money trap, both on NQ and ES. That's just what I teach in Forex. You normally have the sweep of liquidity, and the smart money traders become interested. Price goes up, gives them a little bit of a reaction, incentivizing to go to the other direction so they can long it here, for example, and then they get stopped out. Smart money trap is usually what it's done on London close, like I've been explaining on the last few episodes. So we just did that. I'm looking for a position here. I just don't have as much structure as I would like for now. Yeah, boys, she's already running. No structure to place myself, but and I don't think I would be trading something like this as it's huge. Boys, besides getting a win yesterday and besides getting a win today on futures, I just got myself another win on FX today, bro. Crazy day, crazy day. Not only I just told Thomas I usually have a beer per win. Right now, I deserve 3, man. I'm winning way more and I'm sticking to the charts way less, bro. It is amazing. Yeah, wouldn't you prefer this over some 9-to-5 bullshit? Like, it's not even hating. If you like your job, that's amazing, that's cool, respect that. But for me, I totally hate that. And if you're a trader on that side, you probably hate it as well. So man, give your all to this shit and you'll see results, man. Damn, I knew about these longs, guys. I knew about them, but there was no structure to place ourselves. So we already got a win. Win today, win yesterday, we Gucci. Guys, new day, new missed position, man. We currently looking like this on higher time frames. Obviously, we're gonna break out the highs. As you can see, New York opened. It swept these London lows / New York trap timing, and I could have longed like this, but I wasn't on the charts.
Still record.
What? Bitches, man. Yeah, boys. Would have been good. And would have been taken on the funded potentially. But, yeah. We're gonna enjoy ourselves right now. Yo, another day. Another possible profit day. We're alone though. Thomas is no longer here. We're just gonna try to be crazy ourselves. But yo, we have about 10 minutes till market opens, and I'm just expecting the shorts to get trapped for us to short afterwards. I was going to do a coffee, but I found out the ultimate productivity hack, and coffees no longer do much of effect on me. I used to have 4 to 5 a day. Right now, I have 1 to 2, and there's no much effect. But yo, monsters, bro, monsters. We kind of stacked on them. We're gonna have ourselves one. Go crazy like like we usually do. And we gotta watch out, cause the shorts might come clean, but it's the fun, boy. So hey, calm down. But if it's slightly risky, then we go with the second 50K, with the challenge one. Another hack I'm gonna give you is to pull up on YouTube. It's summer 1988, and you're driving to Miami, bro. Absolute bangers. Yeah, bro. Oh, the night is my world. Hey, 10 seconds until fucking open. I told you. Alright, we're breaking lower on NQ, but I don't want to short this because I mean, just look at this. Would be a big ass stop loss. And I still want ES to just break these highs and then short from there. We can still get it. And in case we don't get it, then we'll just move on from there. If I don't see my setup, there's no reason I should be trading, right? And we already had an amazing week. You're running away. They're running away. But that's okay. We'll just take it another time. Okay, this might be risky, but we might have a London close retracement and the bias is overall bullish, so we might tend to still go up even though this was a sweep of all-time highs, right? There's some efficiency right here. Let's see if price tends to go up for London close to make efficiency with today's price of London. Okay guys, we had the double sweep on NQ, some structure here. London close about to come in. Let's see if we can get that retracement, risking 1% on the 50k challenge, not on the funded because this is a risky trade. London close is usually not the most profitable one in futures, but let's see. Whoa, 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 whoa. Fuck. This is not what I intended to do. Okay, now we got a stop order. And meanwhile, we just got in a GU position that I just sent out to my premium as well. We in, boys. I want to see a nice retracement up. Nice to the moon. I'm too much of a dickhead, bro. Just want to see a nice retracement of London close. So let's see. And tell that baby to push. Baby push. Guys, this is what I feared, man. It's a London close trap. It's a London close trap, man. We had this structure right here as we positioned ourselves, and then comes to London close, boom, it does a smart money trap. Meaning we broke this structure. Right now this becomes a trap and this becomes a trap. Maybe I'll long it right here, not on the same account, but perhaps on the 150k, which needs super little to pass, like 2 hours. So let's see, maybe I'll buy it. Okay, so right now that it has actually touched the efficiency, made a smart money trap, London close. We could have placed ourselves right here on this structure, but I'm gonna do it in the double breaker structure right here. And we're going for a challenge pass, which is just 2.30 R, which will get us funded on this account. And it's not because I'm rushing the process, it's just that I'm rotating accounts. I don't want to be trading the funded on this risky trade. And we already traded the 50k challenge, can't trade it again. And the 150k is the account that comes next. So even though it's in profit, even though we just need a small win on it, and we fund it, gotta take this. I'm profitable on the backtesting, so I gotta take this on the live mode as well. That's what you should be doing. And it looks like it's not gonna go up, but that's why we're doing the double breaker structure, just as a safety net in case it really wants to go up. Okay, it's dropping. I'ma cut it. So it seems that price wants to continue to drop. So no setup today, and we might as well end the episode right here as it's Friday, so the markets will be closing in the weekend. And so our overall accounts are looking like this. The funded looks a bit iffy, you know. The 50k challenge looks very bad, almost close to being blown. But our 150k and our 300k are looking in profit, very good, very close to being passed. Leave a like if you're enjoying the journey. Hopefully in the next episode we'll be funded with another account. Also comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one, boys. Peace out.